I finally found a game that helped heal my gaming fatigue. Now, when I say gaming fatigue, I still was enjoying video games, just not as much. Every game I was playing became a chore, right? Or a battle pass or something that you had to do instead of just sit down and enjoy the game. In fact, I literally did a challenge. I was going to say competition, but I did a challenge here on my channel where I played 100 games in 100 days. And part of that was simply just to see if I was going to like anything out of the normal. And I did. As I mentioned, this game healed my gaming fatigue. I'm not even kidding. I loved this game. It's called Is the Seat Taken? What is it? Well, simply put, it is a puzzle game where you are helping people find the seat that they want to sit in, whether that's on a bus, a boat, movie theater, different scenarios, and each little character has prompts. Now, the best part about this game is there is actually a storyline, and it's pretty fun. It's not crazy in depth, but at the same time, it kind of is. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but you just need to play the game, jump into the story, because I think you might relate to it. It's really about this actor who kind of has a lot of self-doubt. And as you go throughout the different cities, slowly the confidence begins to build, all with the help of their friends. And at first glance with this game, you wouldn't think necessarily that there's any storyline that has any depth, but the developers did a phenomenal job at really pulling you into this world. In fact, it's one of the first ever puzzle games that held my attention enough that I needed to buy it after trying the demo, because that is exactly what I did. I played the demo on one of my streams, and then the next paycheck, I looked at my wife and said, I need to get this game. The best part is that she's the one that recommended it for me, so she was completely on board with me trying the game out and then buying the game. In fact, I beat it within the next, I want to say, week and a half, where I just, every time I sat down, when I had any free time, which, let's face it, doesn't happen very often for any of us, I'm sure, but whenever I had that moment of free time, I was playing Is the Seat Taken? I mean, let's just take a look at the art style for a second as well. I personally love it. I understand it might not be everybody's favorite, but it's one of my favorite styles. I think it's cute. I think it fits the vibe of the game really, really well. And honestly, they have a lot of humor that they throw into it with it based on the shapes, and it's really fun. It's really cute. The music as well, it's already calming and relaxing and I don't know, like upbeat and cozy. You don't need to throw on some, white noise in the background to help you relax with this game. It's very chill. It is single player, but the thing is, the puzzles keep you involved. And in fact, my wife would sit and watch me play and help me in some of the puzzles. She's going to play herself. So it's not like you can't involve your friends. This is, in fact, one of the single player games that I would suggest. I don't know if I've ever done this myself, but I would actually suggest you get on with a group of friends all playing it at the same time and play through each level and just chat as you play, because it's such a good game. In fact, once I beat it, I asked the developers if they were planning on making any more right now, because I just love this game so much. And at the moment, I don't think that they are. I haven't seen anything, any teasers, and I just love the game so much. Like, I'm not sponsored or anything. I just wanted to share with you guys a game that has genuinely helped me find joy again in gaming. It had a purpose, it had a story, it was chill, it didn't force you to keep playing, right? Like, other games, even the ones that we enjoy, force us to keep playing, for lack of a better term. You can always leave, right? It's not like they're holding you hostage or something, but you kind of feel like you have to play. This game, I wanted to play. So in that sense, they've just built a good enough game that I wanted to spend my time there, and I knew I was spending my time there. On top of that, the puzzles themselves aren't too complicated. There are a few that, it took me way longer than others and that I had to come back to and try to solve again, but it wasn't so difficult that you'd have to Google it, right? I've played a lot of puzzle games where there are tiny little things that you probably missed, and because of that, you can't solve the puzzle at all, and you have to look up guides and rely on all these other people to even do anything about it. And that's not the type of game that I enjoy. I know some people do, and that's totally fine. But with this game, the puzzles are simple enough that you probably don't have to look up anything online. I don't think I did at all. I just beat it on my own, but it's that good as well. on the flip side, where I was saying it's also got a bit of complexity to it. So it's not just simple. It's not just like I'm gonna blow through this and not have to think at all. That's not the case. You have to put some thought into it. But because the game's so enjoyable, you don't really notice, right? You don't really notice, and that's why this game has genuinely become one of my absolute favorite games. And I think that if you haven't checked it out, you need to. There is a demo, so feel free to try it and not have to worry. But this is one of the best games of last year, if not my favorite game of last year. And I know favorite games are subjective, but that's why I'm saying if you're looking for something to help you with your gaming fatigue, if you feel in a rut, if you feel like you're playing the same style of game or the same level of difficulty or something, you need to check this game out because it is that good. Go check it out on Steam. Go play the demo. I think it's also on the Switch. But honestly, guys, gaming is good, and this game reminded me of that. Thanks for watching.